Hey friends, it's Chef Anthony Serrano with Bull Outdoor Products, and welcome to my Bull Outdoor Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to grill up an amazing spatchcock turkey on your Bull gas grill. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to show you all my tips, tricks, and how to spatchcock a turkey properly, step by step. So what do you say we get grilling and have some fun? First up, we start with our marinade. Luckily, I have a Bull Outdoor Kitchen and a Bull refrigerator. So I'm able to keep all my cold ingredients like my butter and mayonnaise nice and cold and ready to work with. This rub has a lot of great flavor. We're gonna start off by adding a good amount of mayonnaise to our bowl. All this mayonnaise and butter is gonna help add a nice level of fat and juiciness to our turkey. Next, we'll add in this butter, scoop that in. I want this rub to have good barbecue flavor, so I'm gonna add in some great smoked paprika, some Italian seasoning, garlic powder, black pepper, onion powder, some Mexican oregano, brown sugar, and a good amount of salt in there. You really wanna have enough salt in there to give some great flavor to that turkey. We're gonna give everything a good mix. Like I said, I softened that butter beforehand. You want this to be nice and creamy, a good even consistency so that when we slather this on the bird, all those great flavors get absorbed by that amazing turkey. It looks like our marinade is ready, so now it's time to spatchcock that turkey. You're gonna love using this spatchcock method. It's so awesome. Because if you cook the turkey like this in your grill, in your oven, its ununiform shape is going to keep it from cooking properly. So you're going to have some areas that get overcooked, undercooked, and you're going to end up with a dry turkey that just doesn't taste that great. That's why I love using the spatchcock method on my Bull gas grill and also do it on the Bull bison charcoal grill. It makes it so that we can cook that turkey evenly and add tons of great flavor with this butter marinade. First, we need to prep our bird. We take out all this extra stuff they put in there, like this little pop-up thermometer that's useless. We'll get rid of that. We have this little doodad that keeps the turkey in a sort of unified shape, and we're gonna take that out. Then we're gonna wanna make sure that we take out everything inside that bird. I always miss stuff, but so you wanna get in there, put your hands in all the way. The turkey neck and the backbone that we're gonna be removing from this turkey makes an amazing turkey stock that makes an even more amazing turkey gravy. So first up, we wanna look at our bird. This is the breast side. This is the part that's ultimately gonna be up on the turkey. We have our turkey legs. I like cooking this on a sheet tray lined with parchment paper on my Bull gas grill using the indirect heat. Some people like putting this on top of charcoals or on top of your gas grill using indirect heat without a sheet tray. I like keeping it just because we're gonna have a lot of those great juices are gonna be collected in this sheet tray. It's gonna make less of a mess and have less potential for flare-ups. It's gonna make a really, really great bird in my opinion. We're gonna have this side up. So this is the part with our backbone, right? So we want that backbone, which is right here, exposed. And what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna remove that backbone. Looks like it's a little bit complicated. I'm telling you, it's so simple. I wanna make sure we have our fingers are nice and safe. So that backbone runs along the back, obviously. We wanna get a sharp pair of kitchen shears. And what you're gonna do is, you might have to go back and forth a little bit because this turkey is tough. And we're gonna use our sharp kitchen shears to remove that backbone. You wanna make sure you don't get any of the other bones in the way. You really wanna make sure you don't get any of your fingers in the way. So as we're removing that backbone, I'm going down slightly, making sure my fingers are out of the way, and we're just cutting that backbone. You might have to use two hands. Might get a little tough in this part, but that's okay. You just keep going. Cut that turkey. We'll end up with this area. Make sure you keep your fingers out of the way. Now we've cut the turkey in half. If there's any little shrapnel, make sure to remove that. Our turkey is starting to open up. Now we need to remove the other side of the backbone from the turkey. Pretty simple. You're gonna do the same thing. Like I said, it can be a little tough in some of these parts. Good leverage sometimes with those kitchen shears towards this part of the turkey. But I assure you, it's really, really easy to spatchcock the turkey. And it's gonna be so worth doing this extra little work right now so that we have an amazing turkey. At this point, I grab some paper towels. You wanna make sure you pat dry that inside of that turkey. Start pat drying it But as you see, it's not really laying flat yet. So you got a sharp kitchen knife. And again, you want to be sure that you're really careful. And you're going to get that sharp kitchen knife and you're just going to place it right there on the breastbone. You don't want to cut all the way in there. You just want to give it a good little slice going, about a ½ inch. And what you're going to do is you're going to help it crack open. We're going to flatten her out. I like going like that. Popped open. Now it's going to be perfect. Then I have a little bit of salt here. I always just get a good tablespoon of salt in a little bowl, the side, and I'm going to give a good amount of salt to the inside of our turkey. I don't necessarily use the rub on the inside of the turkey, the bottom part of the turkey, just because most of that's going to melt off. This is just going to add a little bit of extra seasoning. We want to make sure we give it a good amount of salt like that. Not only does the spatchcock cooking method cook so much faster than a traditional style turkey, but it tastes so much better. You're going to stick your hand, try not to rip the skin. You want to separate most of that skin from the turkey. If you see any feathers on there, remove those as well. All right, it's time for that amazing butter marinade. Like I said, we're going to get this butter marinade. We're going to stick it underneath the skin, on top of the skin. We already salted the bottom of the turkey, and this bad boy is just about ready to go into our Bull gas grill. Grab that marinade, and we're just going to smear it all over the inside of our turkey. Gotta make sure that we get a good amount in there. And before you do this, you want to make sure that you pat dry the skin of your turkey. That's going to help it get crispy, get all that great marinade inside of this turkey. You can definitely brine your turkey. I highly recommend doing that. And we got a lot of great brine recipes on the grillingoutdoorrecipes.com blog. My problem is I never have that extra room in my refrigerator to brine the turkey. So that's why I always do the spatchcock method with a really powerful, great tasting rub. You really want to make sure that you have it nice and ready before you put it in that grill. Tuck those wings back, fix the legs, and make sure that that butter marinade is spread nicely across the top of that bird and that rub has really gotten rubbed in there. Our turkey looks awesome. It's ready to go into the Bull gas grill. But before we do that, like I said, this cooking method is going to make sure that it cooks nice and evenly all at the same time and perfect. But in order to find that out, we need to put in our thermometers in there. So what I do is you stick your thermometer into the thickest part of the breast. That little dimple right there is on all thermometers. You want to make sure that that's the part that's inside the thickest part of your turkey breast. I'm going to use that indirect cooking method I was telling you about, which works out amazing thanks to the reliable heat technology in the Bull gas grill. Now what that means is there's not going to be any hot spots, so we don't have to worry about the front part or the back part of our turkey burning or overcooking, undercooking. There's a lot of great even heat that comes out of the Bull gas grill thanks to that reliable heat technology. So I have the innermost two knobs are completely off, so you can put them on low. I prefer them on off so that the bottom doesn't burn. And our outermost knobs are on medium high. That's going to give us that really great temperature. Like I said, we're aiming for about 350 degrees, which we'll monitor on our thermometer right there. We're going to let this turkey do its thing, and in about an hour, hour and a half, this turkey is going to be done. We're going to monitor it with our thermometers. Like I said, we're aiming for that 140 degrees. We're going to crank up the heat a little bit higher just to give it a little crispier skin. And once it reaches an internal temperature of 160, 165, this turkey is done. I'm going to check in on it every about 15, 20 minutes. If there's any of that butter, mayonnaise, marinade that's melted off, I'm going to use a pastry brush, a pastry silicone brush, and brush that back on there lightly. I don't want to be opening and closing it too much because this turkey is going to cook itself. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see and smell this amazing turkey. Just look at how amazing this turkey turned out. The spatchcock method really does work. The whole turkey cooked evenly. I wish you were here because this thing smells amazing. I think this year I'm not even going to turn on my indoor oven. I'm going to grill my Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner on my Bull grill. For more recipes just like this, head to www.grillingoutdoorrecipes.com. And to find out more about the amazing Bull outdoor kitchens and Bull grills, head to www.bullbbq.com. And until next time, stay safe and happy grilling.